All right. Um, Not a lot of. I didn't push a lot of advertisement for this one, or any notice really. Um, a friend of mine suggested this character, and hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, what's going on, Jesus? What's going on? Hey, hey. Um, yeah. So a friend of mine suggested this character, and um, Wildcat from DC's. Now, I actually saw that animated film with Batman, the Brave and the Bold, and it's kind of based in the World War II era, kind of that time. Um, and from what I gathered, that character, I kind of did a little bit more research on him. It's a pretty cool character, actually. He apparently helped train um, Black Canary, Batman himself, in fighting techniques. So, hey, Barbarian, what's going on? So it's kind of a neat character. So I'm gonna give an old college try, I guess, what they call. See what I can get done with this guy. But it was something I never thought of. A lot of people draw just the A characters and never really think about the supporting cast, I guess, is what you could say. So here's my little. Um, it's going to be kind of a little bit bigger this time. Slightly bigger. I'm drawing to see if it's as if you would have had the actual head here. Um, so there, kind of giving him the actual face in retrospect of things. Um, yeah, Gaz, what's going on? Oh, Wildcat is awesome. Appreciate that. Yeah, he's great. Yeah, it seemed like I really touched on that character before, but kind of neat to know where he come from and kind of where he stood in the whole universe of DC universe here and there. So here's a. I did a little rough, so I'm kind of going off of that a little bit. The big difference is the way his ears kind of appear. I'm giving him a different look here. And of course the this whole thing here. But apparently this character was cursed at one point by some gods, and they cursed him with 9 lives. Yeah. So he's got that really slowed his aging. And then I'm bringing it down a little bit, I guess. Sorry about that. Yeah. Slowed his aging and kind of give him extra something abilities. Really good at fighting, of course. You know. So I'm having him kind of. His arm kind of pushing down this way a little bit. So yeah, how's everybody been doing? I'm assuming everybody's been watching the Moon Knight. I have not caught the second episode yet, so still waiting. Going to see it later, I guess. A little bit of ribcage here. I had him over here like this. Planning, a little planning here, planning there. Yeah, real skinny legs for now, but we'll figure that out here in a minute. And he's not in the fighting stance, he's more of a, you'll see what I've got going on, of course, here in a minute. Trying to get this. Some idea of a fist here and there, and this is what I wanted kind of here. Actually wanted more some of this. Try to look at that reference and figure out how I really wanted them. You know, not to divert too much off of it. I gotta move this fist a little bit. Hey, what's going on, Dennis? Dennis is here. Yay, sweet. Yeah. So I looked up. So somebody said it's basically. Well, actually, my friend said that. Ed, he said it's basically a DC version of Black Panther, but I guess in some different sense. This guy is not really rich and powerful or anything, or just very had to clear his name and fight for that, and because he has his wrist wrapped up. Just give it a vague idea that they are. I like these for the time being, kind of. Representing that they're knuckles there. We'll get into the nitty-gritty details here in a bit. Okay. Doing a kind of a more of a half body kind of look here tonight. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Legs. Yeah, some legs, just a little bit. Not gonna do all of them, but you know, just enough. He does not particularly actually have a belt, and that's what's kind of strange because you know, it's not like he has a henchman running around, kind of pick him up in a car or something, you know. Kind of like, you know, Black Panther always has somebody in the car waiting there for him, you know, something. Yeah. So, but, you know, in any case, just give him some. First, yeah. Seen a few versions of him though. Surprisingly, I was actually be able to find some. It was nice to know that he does exist in an actual comic way of looks. There we go here. And I was toying with different ideas of how I would have him posed, but kind of enjoyed that one. Trying to make it look right. What am I missing here? No. Seen this character in one coming, a lot of art of it. Ah, yeah. And I saw him on in the actual that cartoon, the Batman, the Brave and the Bold. Yeah, I actually saw that one. So when a friend of mine suggested it at first, I was like, well, let me research who that is, you know, the character, and then I was like, oh wow, okay, I saw the cartoon. Yeah, he's interesting. Yes, interesting. It's, I like exploring new characters and figuring out, you know, hey, there ain't no slouch. Was a pro boxer, or at least he was good at it. Some portrayal of this character looks like he's got really thicker legs, and I like to give a more lean look because this does have to be more agile. You know, yeah. So with this hand, how did I want to do this? It's more turned. Okay. I have it. Oh, too far. Okay. Let's change that. It's going to be slightly going more this way, so. Yeah. Something like that. You guys get the gist, right? Mm-hmm. His fingers are exposed, so some parts of it is wrapped. Am I going crazy over here? Can barely see that. There we go. Mm-hmm. I know, talking to the drawing, you know, sometimes you got to talk to it. Something along those lines here. Ooh, I'm missing a little chat here. All right. Just a black suit. Yep. Hat mask and 2 bloody fists of justice. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it sure is. It's exactly what it looks like. Punching through everybody. Okay. Mm-hmm. Something like that. All right. Okay. I like that look. And these, I'm adding these right here because I saw them in the cartoon. These little, either you want to call them hair things or little, like some of those Batman things he has on his forearms for defense. But yeah, something like that. All right, little erasing time. Hey, thanks, Dennis. Appreciate that. I'm glad you think so. But you know, I kind of closed this right here. Look at the bottom of the face, and it's like it looks like a little bit of a Invincible's dad with the mustache. Yeah, I know I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. Yeah, kind of like the with the fine art. You know, they say, don't try to look for something in those clouds that you painted. Same thing in here. Just let not overanalyze, right? All right. I'm trying to get rid of some of these dark lines here. He did all this work. Why is he erasing everything? Well, yeah, I know. I don't know how my wand is gonna hold up today, but let's get to some inking. So watch the Monday night stream. Dave and Meredith, or Meredith and Dave. That was a so there's gonna be a two-parter, which was kind of neat to see. Another two-parter here. Never really examined the man thing, but I know the swamp thing. Here we go. Have you finished the drawing for your friend with all his favorite hairs? Oh, well, no. The Barbarian, I have not inked it yet, but I'm going to show it to you guys about halfway through. It'll be our drawing of the week. Yeah, I'm still got to ink it. It's going to be extensive. Because I don't think I've inked this many characters on one drawing. But he's pretty excited about it because I showed him the sketch and he was pretty stoked about it. So hey, okay, he's just gonna try to do another one in cartoon style. Sweet. Yeah, that's with the inking. Yeah, Barbarian Man, it's just so much. But I've been kind of enjoying it so much lately that I don't really care. A lot less, more, I'm good. I'm still yet to ink some of the. I was kind of thinking about inking my Colossus drawing, and maybe even getting after the my drawing of the Thing. Just go ahead and ink it up, see what I come up with. might get enough picture here. I'm kind of just doing the general outline here. So getting some of these ideas in here. All right. So there we go. Just throwing in all these uneven lines of tape and all. Here we go. And do some quite a bit of brushed work here. Exaggerations here. Okay. I feel like he should have some facial hair, like a little scruff. Okay. we go. Yeah. All right. Where are we at? Or where are we? You know your anatomy. Have you pressed? Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Sometimes it's, trust me, sometimes it's a hit and miss. I have to kind of reevaluate what I've drawn and kind of correct it. So here, I'll work it up. Yeah. Rubbing those fingers now, a little bit. Okay. Mm-hmm. Kind of like the way it looks here. Mm-hmm. Okay. A little bit. All right. Yeah. Okay. Something bothers me a little bit here. More pick in this area, I think. That'll be more feasible there. Yeah, all right. Oh, thanks, Dennis. Cooking dinner, watching, awesome. Well, I hope it's a good dinner. Real good one. We had a bit of a leftovers tonight, so as was us. It was good though. Try foreign language to me, but haha. Basic things. Yeah, thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I'm not. think it's time to kind of jump right in here, right? You know, why not? I've been looking at some Simon Beasley work lately, and man, it's been inspiring me quite a bit too. Been kind of really fun pieces. He's so bold with his characters; it's just great. Yeah, there we go. I know. Strategically, some artists like to work on like um, the face first, and then go from there. I'm one of those artists that kind of all over the map. I think that's one thing I kind of picked up in college, is that kind of working all over different areas. Yeah, he's a beast barbarian, true. Working around different areas is kind of giving you a different perspective sometimes. It's like you may see something that doesn't look right, and you just kind of change it up. A lot of times it helps me see the overall picture development too. I think this needs a little bit more je ne sais quoi, you know. Hmm. That's what I'm trying to do, kind of just work all over the place. And some things will get fixed here after a while. Pressure here. All this is going to get rendered a little bit more, so that's the way. Let's see if the light's shining. Okay, let's gonna go ahead and something like that. Yeah, something like that, you know. All right. Continue that. Oh, forgot about this a little bit. Mm-hmm. And if you guys have probably all painted before and kind of know what I'm gonna say here, but and also what you want to do when you start blocking things in like this is lay the largest shapes of dark first, and it helps with creating the balance that you want, and then you can always go in with rendering a lighter or smaller brush or something and figure out the rest. Oh, hold on. Working on the leg and you guys can't even see. Sorry, Al. Cobra right man with a pistol as an arm. Do you know Cobra? I'm pretty sure you do. Cobra. And we're talking about Stallone Cobra? There we go. I'm trying to get a decent balance here with the darks and lights. something like this, alright. And sorry guys, I did not actually yet finished my what's his name? Of course, goodness. Well, I'm spacing out while working. Death Dealer, yeah. Have not finished it yet. No. Oh, dry. Pen is dry a little bit. There we go. All right. But I'll get there eventually. Okay. I think it's rendered well enough there. So for now, so let's just move on to here. What do we got? Barbarian, have you seen that? D'Artagnan. I'm trying to give him a nice little shadow here. Come on, don't be kind of big. There we go. There we go. Okay. And if you guys have any suggestions, throw them out here, guys. More than welcome. For next week. See what we can come up with. Yeah, how do you know how far you can go with shadows? I'm still struggling. Um, yeah, I feel like sometimes I will overdo as well. But honestly, I do not have a straight up answer for that. Um, I'd say I try to periodically like really squint at the artwork, and with the bigger pieces like with the brush, I try to really get as many things covered as possible before I move in with the smaller pan and here and there. Um, if I know if I'm trying to, like for this suit, he's thick, dark here, really dark everything except for the knuckles. So I can go quite extensively and find shadows and place them here, like that. It's not gonna bother it as long as you don't try to cover everything up completely. So you kind of leave some reflections. So that's what I'm still struggling myself, but wish I had a better answer for this. For me, squinting helps. Like it shows me overall balance of black and white, and it shows me if I overdoing it. That makes sense. Let's go to Buck Rogers or Flash Gordon. Buck Rogers or Flash Gordon. Alex Ross did a really good entirety of the characters of that cast for the film. I mean, that looked amazing. I saw it on Drink and Draw, the original Drink and Draw. This showed some of his examples of his work, and yeah, I've probably seen it before, but man, the make and draw, paint, and all that. So going back to that, try to squint more, at your artwork. See what's missing, place it there. And if it works out, it works out. If not, start anew or cover it up with the whiteout. It's the only advice I think I can give you on that. So I'm going to have a bit of a shadow anyway here. Something like that. So now, kind of knowing the shape of the skull, we can kind of give him enough information here, for dark and lights. And mostly try to keep it dark, mostly here. I sound like that girl off of Aliens, mostly. We're gonna shade it in here, mostly. They mostly come out at night, mostly. Oh, that's Ross's. No, I agree. He's not human, and I mean, I've seen. If you haven't, look at his drawings when he was a kid. And that just made me feel bad, just because there's like, yeah, okay, I didn't even do that as a kid. Nope, nowhere near. Got something like that going on, and this one's arbitrary. um, Kind of the placement here, it's very, very arbitrary, and I'm just trying to create the form factor and reflections, how shoulders have this fibers through there, and they kind of turn towards this area. So we're trying to do that here too. So I'm bringing them from here. But yeah, I've been also kind of watching some of those. Oh, Dennis Living. All right, see you, buddy. Take care. Have a good dinner, man. Catch you later on the next streams. So this is where, like, if you take Dave, for example, this is where he starts kind of creating those points of interest, and it's kind of a making an abstract painting within the artwork, so it doesn't look flat and boring. You kind of want to give more of a pop, if you may. I think that's what they do. The whole. Where we are? Oh, we're at an hour, so I can take a break, I guess. All right, so I'll show it on this one, I guess. So we're kind of like getting those lines he was talking about, the zigzag, and putting them on the artwork. It kind of helps create a little break in the lines and a little more interest, I guess. That's what he meant by that. All right, so drawing of the week, right? We need to talk about that. I'll show you the one I'm working for my friend here. He's just planned it all out so far. Some of his favorite characters, and so we got our Batman here flying through. Some of the perspective was a little off, and someone suggested to change some things, and I did a little bit, altered it. But Hellboy, at one point it was missing a tail, so I added the tail. It's more of a Guillermo del Toro's take. We've got the Max here, character that I've never really known until I talked to my buddy about him, and it was like, oh, Max, so I did my little bit of research. Got Wolverine here, a little bit of Logan, little Hugh Jackman's, and I placed different logos of comic book companies here. Dark Horse, we've got the Marvel here, we've got DC right there, Image Comics, the biggest one, and so we got Cowabunga, we got Ninja Turtle here at the bottom, doing that. But it does help how Max's shoe actually does look like pizza a lot, so kind of really balances out here. But yeah, boots were fun to draw. I looked at the reference for shoelaces, but that's about it. You know how to line that up. Yeah, different angles, different characters, and a big moon. You can barely see that line, but there is going to be the moon over here, and the dark night's going to be flying through. Yeah, so that's going to be fun to ink. Yeah, there we go. Drawing of the week. Ah, thank you, appreciate that, Barbarian. Thank you. Yeah, black and white was great. I'd like to draw from Savage Sword of Conan, so I can. Oh yeah. Okay, guys, awesome. Let's continue, shall we? Let's see. This is where we got that little anatomy things on happening. A little more of darker shapes here. Almost want to, yeah, I must bust that out right there. Yeah, perfect. I like that. And I try to be more confident with my lines and not just poke around and, you know, really go after them a little bit. And, you know, whatever will be, you know. So it's art, you know. Sometimes you just got to go for it. And it turns out more interesting, you know. It's just, you never know. It's just, it works out sometimes. Okay. But yeah, also I guess you can overdo sometimes with the ink brush, with the brush pen. I mean, so just be wary of where and how far you're pushing your work. Just don't come. Don't. One thing I've learned about my own artworks is don't be complacent about mistakes, that things that don't look right that you think you should fix. Fix them for sure. Do not let them kind of slip away from you. Otherwise, it's gonna catch up with you, and then you'll be wondering, why is my art doesn't look good, you know, or whatever. Well, it's because of that. Because of that complacency. Okay. So, although the gloves are kind of white, right? Yeah, you should sing like Meredith for your trouble. Oh man. Thanks, Barbarian. Appreciate it. Singing, I don't know. Oh, thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Me singing, I don't know, guys. If you don't want to hear me sing, I mean, yeah, you know, in the shower, everybody's a great singer, you know. But I don't think I'm ready. Let's get closer. let's get closer. There we go. I do not have the technology that Dave has, you know, to zoom in right away or something. Would be nice though. And just a finger there. I do enjoy the versatility of the brush pen. It's just fantastic. I love this stuff. A little bit more shadows here. Even though, you know, you kind of really can't tell behind the wrap, right? It's supposed to not be able to tell, but you know what? Giving it that little extra look of tendons, bending, yeah, kind of helps with the overall look and quality of the detail. Okay. I feel like this just needed to be, yeah, filled in. There we go. So we'll move on to this area right here real quick. I like to break it up here, since it is threads kind of wrapped, so you kind of gives it a nice little breakup. Okay. Okay. Give an idea that there is shadows falling. Kind of idea of shadows of from the hand here falling down. All right. Sorry, I kind of went down to the leg a little bit there. So you don't want to do every one of them like this. You kind of want to see some of them overlap the other way, maybe. Kind of give them that idea, impression. Okay. A little bit of vein here as well. extra. See, sometimes you want to come back and you just never know where you can fix it a little bit better. Like it maybe differently. Something just stands out a little differently. A little bit of reflection here. Okay, like that. Okay, maybe some pen involvement needed. Enough of brush. Enough of brush. All right, what do we have? All right, this guy. Look, let's get this a little bit more shadow here. Okay. Putting shadows where they need to be. Some little rendering here and there that needs to see it. Because technically it's going to be in the shade. So there. There we go. I'll have that inkling with the drawing a little bit of a slanted curve here and then down. Yeah. Give him that rugged look. Oh, Poppy! Oh my gosh, she has grown. Oh my gosh. Barbarian, I'm telling you. Do you have cats? I do not have cats. But we do have a pup. And she is... Oh boy. And I'll tell you what, training her has been quite decent. The potty training has been okay. But her... I know I'm showing up. But herself... she's getting big. She's a big and gorgeous and hands full at the same time. But we love her so much. She's been doing so well, but just sitting by the door and I have Wildcat. Good one. But she's asking to go, so that's been kind of impressive on her part. And I'm kind of happy with that a lot. Very happy. And of course, been teaching her the commands here and there. She knows how to sit really well. She knows how to shake both paws. And I even was able to teach her how to lay down and stay, and all in a short period of time. So she's just smarty pants. Thank you. They do grow fast. I agree. Yeah, they do. Just amazing how quickly. But she still has her little moments where she messes up a little bit. But who doesn't? She's a little tiny baby. I'm working a little bit about bicep there. Yeah. Oh, female cat. Awesome. Yeah. Tell you, any pet is a good thing. Cats, dogs. So good. Wildcats, you know. We always had a cat when I was growing up in Russia. We had a dog for a while, but she died a little tragically here, and so we kind of stopped having puppies afterwards, I think. So we got a cat. The younger you... Yes, teach them. Yeah. I completely agree. They're more perceptive at this age, and you get a lot more through to them. Give them those ridges. All right. So. A bit more shadow here. Ha! Thanks. Yeah, I think he's a tough guy, really. This Wildcat here. I mean, him getting through all that World War II stuff and dealing with adversity of being set up and all. Then finding, improving himself. Against a bunch of odds, he found his the guys who did him wrong, and he was able to make them confess. Was it under duress? Maybe. Who knows? I'm trying to bring this value in here. I feel like I need a little bit more of this. Yeah. Try to get them the right kind of reflections here and there. I'm sure I'm not done with the arms yet, completely. And the kind of nudges. Got a male cat, 5 chickens, and 3 aquariums. Wow. You go, barbarian. That is a zoo, man. Just a few animals short of it. So that's awesome. No, I'm sorry, guys. Moving on up over here a little bit. All right. Yeah, usually there. Just cap it at thinny, you know. Just trying to cap it there a little bit. go. A low shadow. And I'm using the Tombow that's Dave doesn't usually use. He uses the blue one. I use in the grayish greenish one. For some reason I'm kind of enjoying that thickness of it. I didn't like the shape, so I fixed it. See, and it worked out just fine. So sometimes, you know, a lot of times you find yourself overthinking it a little bit. So don't, you know, worry about it. If it doesn't look right, fix it. If it still doesn't look right, scrap it. And do it again, you know. There we go. Things probably needs to be more faded here. Now I'm using 0.03 here. You know. I'm not against slightly thicker pen. Have you ever drawn in more comic style? Okay. I'm kind of liking the legs here, so let's move a little bit more into the face here. So this is darker here. Shadow falls this way. I'm assume this side of the nose is going to be completely dark. This one a little bit. There we go. Okay, there. A little more hair there. Bring that mouth down a little bit here. Get a smaller pen, a little bit. A little more details here, so. Sen jag vet inte när det made it bad. 3-page copy, Jim Lee's page. To practice, nice. Practice is good, especially on Jim Lee's work. Cartoon style, yeah. Yeah. This is not what I needed. Or are you? A small brush. Yeah, let me just. So there's the face. There's the face. Trying to find the pen that is a bit tiny. There we are. A little bit of shadows here. You have to be kind of beat up a little bit, you know, since he's been fighting and all. And the gash over here, and the gash over here. And get a little shadow there. I'm liking this guy more and more. You don't think I forgot about this guy here? This arm. What we got going on, guys? I'm Barbara, and I have sent you a Facebook comment page, and maybe that. That's great. All right, you guys. So, about TV shows that She-Hulk, are they planning on releasing it after the Moon Knight is over? I'm assuming. Anybody know? Because I haven't heard anything about it, release date or. Yeah. A little more shading here underneath. Looks like it just needed a little bit more. Few lines there. It look kind of neat when to take it a little bit here. Give it a little form. There we go. Okay. Have you ever tried Jim Lee's method for the background? Oh yeah. I've seen him do it. No, I've done I think it once, maybe. And I don't remember where I did it on. But it was quite successful. Not really, but it's a pretty good method though. It's effective. Done correctly, it's really effective. And watching Jim do it is like what? And then poof, out of nowhere, and there's clouds and there's cityscape and all that. It's crazy. I may actually, do it at some point in some of my works. Definitely. Okay, She-Hulk. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, guys. I was just wondering and, see when and what. I'm going to have to watch that last episode of Moon Knight after I get off here. Little. But what Jim Lee does with his building is what's more impressive to me. How he just poof 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 building. Oh, was that off? Was that off drawing again? Oh, sorry guys. So then I'm going to do a little extra cross hatching here. And contain the form. All right, I need a bigger pan. Fill that in. That's that was an eraser. No, it's not gonna work. So this guy comes in handy. There. Yeah. There we go. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Where we at? But it's okay. Haven't heard anything about She-Hulk either. Watching Jim Lee's doing it naked. Yeah, it does make it look. He's just sitting there nonchalant. There's a circle. There's a novel. Poof, poof, poof. Everything. And I have been picking up some things from him. Some things from Dave, of course, and trying to make my work easier and better. If I can help it. And I'm sure if I take a longer period of time to work on something, it'll look a lot better. But for 2 hours, I'll take it. I have fun. Yeah. Up, down. That was about rapid here. Okay. Now let's try to show some tension in here, in that. Right. Gotta choose a Jim Lee page, a simple one, then hard. Oh well, yeah. Yeah. Start simple, then build up, right? Yeah, that's the way to do it. So, show tension. Almost looking like it's twisting a little bit, Less here and more at the edges. Oh, a little bit more tension here. Somewhere here and there. You know, in college, I really disliked abstract art. I probably mentioned this before, but I disliked it quite a bit. And now I'm just looking at everything I'm doing, and I'm like, hey, abstract here. Ooh, abstract here. Realizing. Okay. Got to break it up, you know, create some shapes here and there. It kind of gives them some kind of a more interesting look there. Okay. Some ink, I guess, is coming off a little somewhere. Alright, guys. Almost 2 hours, but I think pushed it as far as I could do it. Maybe a little bit here. Finishing touches here and there here. Extend the shadows, there we go. I like that better. Uh-huh. The shadow is so great. Oh, thanks, Barbarian. Thanks so much. Jim's one was a bit too expensive for me. The Summer Days is going to be great. Can't wait to come out. Yeah. Yeah, I already got that one. I'll got the package that I wanted. Sorry, I'm not naming any chickens anytime soon, but I had to have the book, you know, I had to have the book. So, but getting it in hardcover, it's nice to know that that's gonna be cool. Can't wait to see it. It says about 8 weeks before there's plenty of time for it to print too. About a couple of weeks of printing. J. Scott Campbell. Speaking of J. Scott Campbell, nice one. I went to a local comic book shop the other day for the first time in a while and found this one. Never read it, so picked this one with the J. Scott Campbell cover. Spawn's Universe. So far is really nice. Really nice book. Awesome. Really awesome book. Been enjoying reading it so far. Yeah, this is where I'm like, you know what? Yeah, a little extra work, little touch up here, little touch up there, and then it turns into an extra project and an extensive fix. And why not? So here's what I'm just gonna take Tombow and make this as darker right here. A little bit darker shading here. And then blend it out with the lighter, smaller brush, smaller pen, I mean. Yeah. Okay. So guys, I'm trying to zoom out a little bit. Here's today's sketch. We have the Wildcat. Yeah. I'll show a little detail here and there, a little closer. So there's a Wildcat, my first attempt at him, and heck of a fun character to draw. I recommend. Let's sign this. There we go. Work signed. And then of course I'm kind of looking at it like, oh, you know what? You can do so much more here. It was just calling for it, you know. I'm just calling for some of these lines here. There we go. All right, guys. Hey, thanks, Tom. What's going on? Appreciate that. Thanks, Jesus. And the old guy never looked better. Great job. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, Ted Grant. That's right. That's his name. Yep. Yeah. But yeah, appreciate you all guys stopping by. It was a fun 2 hours. Fun character, and we'll figure out and roll the dice and see what character I'm going to draw next week. Thanks for suggestions. We got some Buck Rogers or Flash Gordon. It's going to be hard to live up to the Alex Ross version, but I might try. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. I hope everybody has a good night, and I will catch you guys later. All right.